Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Haxenhunt. Today's episode, we are going to be building a complete 100% extremely cheap budget bow by Sanlida. So we are going to basically unbox it, open it up. Comes with absolutely everything needed. We're going to build it, and then we're going to go out and shoot it. If I can get to 100 yards, I'm going to try to shoot it at 100 yards. But Sanlida Dragon X8 bow. So it literally comes with anything and everything that you need to shoot, including a case, your bow, quiver, release, arrows, arrow puller, rest, sight, literally everything. So we're gonna shoot this thing, we're gonna set it up, and we're gonna see if you can truly get a decent bow shooting for, like, I wanna say it's like 250 bucks on Amazon. So if you wanna see me build this, then go ahead and stay tuned. Let's hurry and open up this box and see everything that comes in it. So right off the bat, we've got a soft bow case. We've got a black Dragon X8 right there. First impressions of it, honestly, it's not that bad. It doesn't look terrible, and it doesn't feel bad in the hand either. It's not like the lightest bow, but it's not extremely heavy either. You have an extreme adjustability with this thing. So your poundage 0 to 70 pounds, draw length 18 to 31 inches. Comes with a 5-pin sight. Has a little black light. Check this out. Look, let's make those suckers glow. You see that? Boom, boom. Comes with a type of whisker biscuit that just has the 3 little bristles there. It does come with a rubber arrow puller. We've got the quiver. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 arrow quiver. It comes with a bow stand that attaches here to the limbs. We've got a rubberized little stabilizer. We've got a wrist strap release. Nothing fancy. Perfect size there for me. Got a wrist strap that will go on it. Comes with a full set of Allens, and then it also comes with a dozen arrows. Ooh, I don't know if I should shoot those. That's everything that comes in this box, guys. I mean, pretty sweet. Got no complaints about that at all. So let's get the rest on. Let's get the sight on, stabilizer, everything, quiver, get the bow set up. Let's throw the sight on first. Nothing too complicated. There is just 2 screws, 2 Allen screws. Cinch this down right there. Okay. So sight is on it. And as you can tell right there, the 2 screws that I put on attached to the riser. So the screws for both the sight and the rest came inside, just already threaded into the threads, or the bolts for those. Do it fairly straight. Okay, I will show you that. So right here on the rest, it's just that 1 bolt and washer attached, and as you can tell, it's not dead center in that riser, so it looks like I'm gonna have to slide it over to the right just a little bit. Next up, we are going to just screw in the stabilizer. Nothing too fancy. If you prefer a wrist strap, here it is. Just put this on before you thread it in. Then the strap is actually going to go around through in between the handle and those cables. Perfect, right there. Now let's throw on the quiver. So this is going to attach to the sight. And then on the sight itself is 2 threaded holes that you will attach this to. All right, so now that quiver, basically slide on the bottom, click in. All right, so we're gonna tighten down the limb bolts. So when you do this, just remember that you count and do it even on both sides. So angled kind of down to the right. We're gonna go 1 full turn, 5. We'll start there. Do the same thing on the bottom limb bolt, 5. Okay. So next step is going to be the draw length. All right, so everything is on the bow now, and I grabbed an arrow. I did notice one thing off the bat with the arrow, that this rest is just a little too snug for this diameter of arrow. Here's one of my arrows. It's just a little bit thinner of a diameter, and it fits a lot better inside that rest. There's a little bit of play, but not too much. Should fly through right there. Lining up my rest. So I'll throw on my arrow. I'm really bad at that, and I just eyeball it. Let's see. I look straight down the bow, down the cam and string, and I just make sure that that arrow is popping out straight with that limb bolt. It is cocked way to the left. So grab your Allens and loosen that rest. All right, so now the bow's completely built. I got the release ready to go. So I've got these 3 Method Archery arrows ready to go. First impressions of pulling out of the box and putting things together. Honestly, I'm really surprised with it. I mean, the quality is not terrible at all. It's actually built really, really well. And you get good bang for your buck for that cheap full setup. So we're gonna take it out of the range. We're gonna shoot, and I'm just gonna shoot as far as I possibly can. All right, guys, I'm just out here shooting the Dragon X8. These are a couple 100-yard shots. Give you a little review of that. But I just want to take a second to tell you about a giveaway that I have going on right now. It's actually been going on for a little while. It's finally just starting to take off a bit more, but it's kind of a give back giveaway, giving back to our veterans and first responders, the people that have and do serve us tirelessly each and every single day. So if you want to get entered in to that giveaway, but not only entered into the giveaway, but also give back to our veterans, I'm giving the ability to win 2 bows of your choice, literally any bow that you want, as well as the opportunity to help donate $5,000 to a nonprofit organization that helps take veterans out on hunting excursions, bow hunting stuff, and just really trying to give back to the veteran community in the archery community space, and just doing our best to honestly just give back. So that's why I call it the Give Back Giveaway. And the way that you get entered in to help this cause and kind of support it is go to my website, haxenhunt.com, get entered in by buying a flag. So I have 2 different flags, a black one and a white one, just kind of first responder flag, archery edition. Each flag that you purchase is 1 entry in, and there's a maximum of 300 entries. I know some of my marketing stuff shows 500 entries, but I just kind of want to get it finished. That way we can donate the money and give somebody 2 bows. It has been going on for a little bit. And so if you don't mind and want to help support a great cause, just go to haxenhunt.com, buy a flag, and that'll get you entered. It's super easy. I really appreciate those people that have already supported, and I appreciate you if you're able to support this cause as well. And yeah, just want to say thank you guys for all of your guys' support, and we'll get back to it. All right, so made it out of the range. Got a target set up. Nice, perfect, 20 yards. Get this out of the case. So let's grab an arrow. We're gonna shoot this target 20 yards. First shot. Honestly, pretty decently smooth draw. Not like a very deep back wall. Just want to jump forward just a little. I did set it up at 30-inch draw, which in all reality is probably a 29. Don't know where that hit. All right, so that first shot went like super high. Sighting in a bow, if it hits high, move your pin high or higher. If it hits left, move your sight left. Okay, second shot. Still shot really high. Not bad, not bad. Still hitting a little left. Spot on. Shoot another one. I'm gonna need to kind of put a twist to my string for that P. I'm really impressed and surprised of how well that went. I mean, I put it together, boom, boom, boom. These are the last two arrows that I shot right there at the bottom. So a little bit low. All right, so now I am sitting at 30 yards from the target. I went ahead and just adjusted my pins just a little bit on just guessing where I think they should belong. So we'll see how good I guessed for this 30 yard. Spot on. Money for 30. Oh, that's a pretty tight group for this little guy. I'm so impressed with that. Let me take you guys down there, show you that 30 yards. Honestly, the feeling shooting in hand, it's honestly really dead in the hand, and it's super quiet, like dead quiet. And then these bottom three is that 30 group. Like, pretty freaking killer for a quick bow setup and everything. So honestly pretty impressed. I'm excited to drop back to 40, 50, and 60 and see how this thing shoots at these distances. All right, so we are now at 40. Okay, well, 40's good. So I'm gonna take you guys back to 50. We're gonna take two shots at 50. There's 50 yards with the Dragon X8 or X8 Dragon, one of the two. Okay, so that one hit pretty low. Okay, so looks like we're losing a ton of speed and distance from that 40 to 50. Boom. Okay, so I need to pin gap my 1560, or at least adjust my 50 to where it is in between that. Drop that just a little bit. All right, so here's our groups. Let's see. This one was 40, this one was 40, this was that last 50 right there, and then those were the 50s as well. 50 yards again. Now I got that pin moved. Let's just make sure it hits where it's supposed to. Money. Okay, we're gonna drop back to 60, and we're gonna see where the 60s hit. All right, if I can get this 60, I will be super, super impressed. 60 yards for this thing. That's a long freaking shot. Okay, that was pretty impressive. It is shooting just a little bit high. Let's shoot one more just to verify. Okay, yep, shooting just a little bit high. So we are going to adjust this pin. I think that was pretty money. I think. I don't know, can't really tell. Oh, I'm pretty impressed, honestly. 60 yards with this thing. It's dead quiet. It's dead in the hand. Smooth draw. Super smooth draw. Got a little sponge to the back wall. Nothing crazy. But for an out-of-the-box bow that's super cheap on Amazon, honestly, it's exceeded my expectations, I'll be honest. I was not expecting for it to be honestly that good.
But I would, if somebody was getting an archery and they were like, I got $250, I would 100% recommend this bow. You can grow into it a little bit, especially for, you know, younger kids and stuff. It's gonna be a little, like, you can start with it really small, really light, and then work your way up to 60, 70 pounds, 29, 30-inch draw. It's not gonna break the bank. Like, honestly, I've shot a lot of bows and I've shot a lot of cheap bows, and this really is not bad at all. Like, I would buy my kid this bow any day. I'm honestly super, super impressed. So it surpassed my expectations, that's for sure. I do recommend getting a couple arrows other than the ones that they sent in the box. I'll throw a link to some arrows as well as this bow in the description. That way you guys can go check it out on Amazon. But anyway, that's kind of my thoughts and impressions of the Dragon X8. It's a pretty solid bow, and honestly, I think anybody could set it up the way I set it up. I purposefully just did it and eyeballed it really quick and easy. That way, if you are somebody that doesn't have a bow shop nearby, but your kid wants to shoot, watch a quick video on just where everything goes and how to put it on, and I think you'd be totally set. So anyway, that's my quick little review of the Dragon X8. Anyway, really appreciate it. Thank you again for your support, and we'll see you guys next time.